Hey, how's it going out there? Hey, this is Moose Kale Adventure. Thanks for stopping by and joining us today. Today we're going to talk about a DIY project that I'm starting. Just going to kind of go over it and show you my plans a little bit and kind of what I'm planning on doing here with the KL. So what I'm going to work on, the project I'm planning on doing here is kind of like a drawer system, but it's not going to be a complete drawer system. It's going to incorporate a fridge and a cooking area, a stove, and a table. So this project is really utilize all the area back there. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look at that project, all right? Let's go take a look. All right, so let's take a look at the back of this thing and see what we need to do. All right, so like I say, this real estate is expensive real estate. As far as you need to utilize every square inch whenever you're camping or overlanding or whatever you might do. So, hey, first off, I guess I should tell you, I went ahead and purchased a fridge. So, it's funny. I was watching Overland Bound, which I don't know if you've ever watched that, but he just went through a big drawer system DIY build, and anyways, what I'm building is not going to be anything like that. His was pretty elaborate. But I was watching one, and this happened to be right after I bought the fridge, but he said, before you start any type of DIY drawer system, he'd recommend you figure out your fridge situation. Are you going to have a fridge? Are you going to have a cooler? And then that's kind of your starting point, because you got to kind of build around that. And so I thought, that was my same thought. So I'd been kind of waiting to do something back here until I had a fridge, because I felt like a fridge was the way to go. So yeah, I ended up getting a Beaujard V fridge, and I got it because it was pretty inexpensive, honestly. It was, what was it, $269, I believe, on Amazon. And I got the cover as well. So I don't know if I'll use the cover or not. So this is a 30 quart. And, I don't know. It holds plenty, is what I figure. So we're going to be utilizing that for now on. So I got the 30 quart because, look, I mean, how much more space would you want to take up? Height was really the big one, because if I remember right, the 53 quart wasn't too much longer, it was just taller, and I don't want to take up that space. I want room, So one thing I am going to have to do now that I have this fridge is, because this is where I want to plug it in, right back here. Well, this plug only works whenever the vehicle's on, so I need to either rewire that, or I haven't even looked it up yet, but I need to figure out making that a hot power point, so it's always hot. That, or I'll just have to run power back here somehow. Eventually I want to get something like a Jackery, so, that would be an option. We'll just have to see moving forward. But yeah, size-wise though, that to me is as big as I would want to get. That's a good size for the back of this thing. All right, so let's talk through this from, let's see, bottom to top, I guess. So you get under here, and anybody that owns one of these knows this is a great storage area. Obviously, I'm not putting my spare in there anymore because I've upped the size of my spare, but you can fit a lot down in here, right? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plastic out and take the little spare tire knob out of there, and that should increase a little bit of the storage space here. We'll see what it looks like underneath here when I take the plastic out. I don't know what shape that's going to be, and I'm not sure what's under there. So I'm going to end up taking the plastic out. I'm going to end up taking this out, and then I'm going to cut probably like sanded plywood is what I'm thinking I'm going to use. I'll have to cut that to fit in here. But then what I want is to cut it in half. So I want to cut it straight down the middle. All right. The reason I'm going to do that is so I can access the bottom. So the plan with the fridge will be on this side, the stove will be on this side. Okay. I'll have this cut in half. I'm going to put a hinge on the back, similar to like what it has right now. Something like that. It'll hinge it up. I want to put the fridge on a slider, right? So you can slide it out, slide it back in. But then if I need to access underneath there, I want to just be able to pick up the fridge, set it down, and lift up that half. Okay? Then I can have access into all that storage underneath there. Now on the other side, stove. My stove's going to go there. So let me grab the stove and I'll show you kind of how it fits in there. So there's my stove. It's a little Coleman 2-burner propane stove. So what we're going to do here on this side is I'm going to make a box for it basically. So I want to box it in and put it on sliders as well. But then on top of it, I want to basically make a table. All right, if that makes sense. It's going to have a hinge on this side. So whenever you pull it out, then you can hinge that out and it'll give you a working surface. It'll be the same length as this box. So when all is said and done, you'll have the stove there, fridge here, it'll look something like that with this on a slider, this in a box. I'm gonna go ahead and on top of here, these little notches there for, I don't know if you can even see that, but these little sliders, whatever, I think it's for those little divider things that you can get. I'm gonna go ahead and put another shelf up here so it'll run across. So we can put storage up there, and still slide this out and get into whatever I need. Slide this out and work with it. And probably store some stuff on top of that in between. Storage on top, storage underneath. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I think it's going to turn out really good. So over the next little while, I'll start diving into this now that I have the fridge. Yeah, hey, hope you'll join me in this this new little project, this new little adventure, this new little mod. I'm excited about it. Can't wait to see how it turns out. So, hey, thanks for joining me. What's up, boys?
I'm just grabbing it. I just had a snack.
Oh, got you a snack.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since you're here, you want to tell them the end part?
What end? What end?
What do you say at the end? You want to subscribe?
What you done?
Yeah. So hey, if you like the video, subscribe.
What do you need? Would you want to see another? Click the thumbs up.
Thumbs up if you liked it.
Okay, I mean like the bell. Click the thumbs up if you like it, and if you don't really like it, in the middle. Down.
Then you put the thumbs down. Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye bye. Bye bye.